we grow, show, prove, move past all these trends and these fads. Please do not mention this swag, got me offended and mad. Esquire sets high, goals in the slums of the art. I'm praying for someone that sparks a flame that will burn in their heart.
What's up, Will, aka? Who are you?
Rod, the proceed with caution blood.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And me, Underdog Forever, the resident hater. What's up to y'all? And here we are today. We are going to discuss our very dear friend's new album called Lyrical Catechism. Ben Otero, Ben the Esquire, Ben the man with a lot of swag. Man, I tell you, that brother's got so much swag. Man, I don't know what I want to do, but whoo, that brother reeks of swag, man. So you, so yes, we are here to discuss his album.
Okay. I would say, like, in general, it goes a little bit like an old school Christ-centered type of album. I think, like, direction wise, they shifted a little bit. Like, they do more like focusing on like Bible, like the Ephesian Project or Evangelist Project was a little different focus, but this seems to be more a reformed rap album.
Yeah,
so it's a little bit different in that sense to me. A little bit old school Christ Sister type album.
right.
I like the Wes P was on here a lot. I like Timothy Brennan on here a lot, rapping with him. So that was pretty good. Some of the tracks I liked was Chief N. I thought,
dope track.
Average Joe, yeah, he did a good job with scratching. I like the hook or whatever with the Andre 3000 sample. I think that was Paul Washer as well. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's right. It was.
Yeah, Paul Washer. So I know y'all love Paul Washer, so gotta have him on the album.
Yeah, but he's a Baptist, man. You know what I mean? So yeah. So shout out to all my so-called Reformed brothers. They know what I'm talking about. Yo, this is the Westminster album, baby. Yo, man, this brother ain't reformed, man. What's up, man? He ain't reformed. yeah. Sorry, man. Continue, bro.
All right. The Esquire, again, this is a West P beat. I like this beat. The hook wasn't all that bad. The final word, that seemed like this was straight. I think this was out of one of the questions from Westminster Catechism, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So this seems to be straight from that. I like Gotcha. Gotcha, I think that's his name. Like a little nice old school feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Timothy Brennan. So I like that song.
Mm-hmm.
The title track, Lyrical Catechism. He was aggressive on here. Again, another West P beat.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like the whole Luda and 50 Cent reference. That seemed kind of dated. So you could use some more modern examples.
Fair enough. What about a Mother's Interlude? What did you think about that song?
No, I couldn't get it to him.
Yeah, same, man. Same. I heard that track and the beat was just like because also he went from He Goes Way Back, which was a much more grimier beat, and then he goes after number 7, which is the Mother's Interlude, he goes into Sin and Misery, which is also a much more kind of darker beat, kind of much more grimier. But right in the middle, you have this Mother's Interlude, and I definitely appreciate it. But I don't know, for me, man, that song threw off the I guess concept.
Right.
Of the album. Now knowing Ben, I think he was probably going for a bit of a break, and from the because he was 6 songs in, he was like, all right, let me just do a bit of a break, break the album up and put that in. But yo, that song was whack. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
That song was whack. Anyway, continue.
Let's see. I like Bone in My Bone. I think that was another Dacho beat I like. It was kind of a unique vibe to it. Subject matter, I've heard it before, but I mean, I think that it was pretty good. Some of the stuff I wasn't feeling, when they rise, I think he was trying to sing on a hook. I wasn't catchy at all.
I agree.
He knows singers. You gotta get some singers and stop singing yourself. That was it. I think the beats outside of West P and Dacho, it was nothing really outstanding to me. Those were the only two that really impressed me. He has confidence, but like my presence is just he didn't really capture. He's
Right.
kind of, I mean, he's sort of non-aggressive, and it just doesn't capture me, his voice. So I'm not asking him to be like rough, but still, it's hard to listen to a whole album with his voice. So and his flow,
Yeah, continue.
like flow wise, you know what?
No, go on, man.
I would say like flow wise, I kind of got tired of his flow. Like it's a fast flow, but at times he slowed it down. But I don't know. I just got tired of his delivery. Those are my thoughts on it.
I see. Speaking of his flow, he's very similar to Ritz. If anyone knows Ritz, he's actually signed to Strange Music, Tech Nine's label. Tech Nine is another guy who raps quick. I mean, I'm not saying Ben raps like that. I'm saying that his flow on every song, that kind of rapping fast, is very similar to what these guys do, to what Tech Nine does, to what Ritz does. Very, very kind of similar. Now, me personally, I did not have an issue with his flow. I could handle that a fast flow. My main issue, and this is kind of going into the more concept side of things. I'm just gonna put aside the lyrics and the music for now, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Westminster Confession. Now, I don't think that he quite fulfilled what the Westminster Confession, or okay, he has called the album Lyrical Catechism. Sorry, he's called it Lyrical thing. Now the Catechism. On his songs, he has like for example, we have the Chief End of Man, where he covers the most famous question, but the whole document, in fact, covers stuff like Christ the Redeemer, the benefits that flow from redemption, which he does cover, but then there's also questions from about question 39 of the document onwards, which cover stuff like the 10 Commandments, the sacraments of baptism, holy communion, explaining the Lord's Prayer, teaching the Lord's Prayer, and there were all these, and there was probably 2/3 of the document which he did not actually cover.
Okay.
And so I'm kind of listening to this, and it just sounds like your average typical lyrical theology album, which there is nothing wrong. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that at all. So from that angle, I absolutely loved it. But when you name an album and you say stuff like, "Hey, I'm here to catechize you," and so on and so forth, but then you just ignore two-thirds of the document, it's like, hang on a second, what's really going on? Now was his aim to actually educate the listener who would not necessarily pick up the document and read it, or was his aim to encourage people to go back to the original document, which I think is what he was going for, to just giving you a bit of a sample of what the document is about, and then telling you, look, go back and do it. But if that was his aim, then he shouldn't have been saying, "Hey, my aim is to catechize you," and so on and so forth. And this is another kind of little issue I had, which was his track listing. For example, he had the song Christ Exalted, which was the second last song on the album, which was like your praise song and so on and so forth, right?
Right.
But then after that, he had a song called When They Rise, which kind of seemed to go back into the theme and theology and stuff. So to me, when I listened to Christ Exalted, I was like, yo, that is the perfect way to actually finish the album. You know, round off the album with praising Christ, fantastic. But then he goes back into When They Rise, and to me, Christ Exalted should have been the last song of the album. And I'm also, for example, songs like you know, number 3, the esquire, that song again, I think that probably could have been left off the album, or if he's introducing himself, that song should have been first. Like, yo, this is me, I'm Ben the esquire, whatever, blah blah blah, and then jump in on the album. And he could have definitely left off the Mother's Interlude. That was horrible. And he should have, and if he wanted to break the album, what he should have done is put Lyrical number 9, the title track. That was a dope track, yo. That was a dope track. That had me, you know, that when he was like, and John Calvin nodding his head to this MP3, I was like, yo, woo, you know, Rick Ross, baby, woo, woo. that song should have been there instead of the Mother's Interlude. So I think so some of my major issues were that, but look, considering this is his first album, I think he can be excused for that. The track listing and the concept wasn't really followed through all that well. But saying that, yeah, man, those were actually my kind of main negatives. Positives, yo, the beats were great. It was very kind of Wu-Tang-ish. As in like old school type, that boom bap style. Shylin killed it, man. Shylin killed his verse. He's probably had the best verse on there.
I mean, I think for a debut album, I mean, I thought it was okay. I mean, nothing really blew me away, but I mean, I like about 5 songs on here. So.
Really?
Yeah.
That's all. So out of 14 songs, you like 5 songs.
Yeah, about 5.
Okay, well then if we were to convert that to a rating, that's probably a 2.5 to a 3 out of 5.
Yeah, probably something like that.
Yeah,
I don't really do yeah.
Raz, I see, man. This guy, I think that you're not reading your word, bro. You know what I mean, man? You gotta be digging into the word, bro. Digging into scripture, man. What's up with that, bro?
I ain't talking about lyrically. I was talking about artistry.
you know, bro.
A lot of this, I've heard a lot of this before. I mean, it doesn't break anything out of the normal lyrical theology albums. I mean, I've heard this.
Right, I see. But you know, like when we say it really doesn't do anything new, me personally, I'm kind of fine with it. Especially now, like when we look at hip hop in general, we got groups who are bringing back that original sound. You know, you got Joey Badass and the Pro Era crew. You got well, not really A$AP Rocky, but you got even Ghostface's new album, 12 Reasons to Die, very, very old school, reminiscing. You got Zaface, which was Inspector Deck, Historic, and 7L. So you got all these albums which are sounding like they were released in the 90s. So there is this kind of renewed interest into that old school sound. So I personally didn't really have an issue with that. So do you want people who do lyrical theology to do some new stuff. I mean, I know when you reviewed Shailin's album, you're like, yo man, you know, where's the talk on race? You know, doesn't Bible address that? Blah blah blah. So, what do you kind of expect from that genre? Or where do you want to see that genre go?
I mean, I would like to see it apply in different areas. I mean, yeah, that's why I really want to see lyrical theology albums just applying in different areas, whether it's political or whatever. Just something different. But there's nothing wrong with this area. I just feel like topic wise, I mean, I can probably go back to some Christ-centered albums and hear some of the same topics. So there's nothing new in that sense.
Right. I see, man. Sweet, man. Well, to wrap this review up. Final thoughts to sum it up, Raz.
I would say if you like some of the singles that were released, I think you probably like the album. So a couple of singles that were released pretty much sums up what you expect for this album to me. So if that's what you like, definitely go copy.
Yes, sir. My thoughts are very similar with Raz. I obviously had some issues with the concept, the following through of the concept. I didn't think it was done accurately, but overall, man, this is a solid album. Support a brother. You know, this is that lyrical theology for your soul. It's gonna grow you. It's gonna edify you. Please just put away, you know, all that when blessings go up, you know, when praises go up, blessings come down type rap. Please put that away. That ain't doing nothing for his soul. So please go for it. Support the brother. Handle that. If you're not sure whether to buy this album or Andy Mineo's album, yo, go for this album. I don't even know what Heroes of Sale means. Like, yo, Iron Man ain't for sale, son. I don't know what that means. So that $10, you know, delete Reach Records and go to Christ-centric and I'll pay that. All right, and
speaking for Underdog.
That's it. That is just my opinion. Raz does not share my opinion. He's a Reach stan, like we all know. He's over there on Rapazilla, you know, with all these avatars and alternative names. Yo, Andy Mineo is the best. and we are out. Yo, Raz.
Oh, all right. This is Steven Coach blog, Kobe Sutton. I'm out.